Hello and welcome to the virtual towers of Binary Arcadia, where the games go on long into the night. Thank you for joining us for another episode in our series, The Top 10 Games of All Time. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to go back and check out the proper introduction video for more information. And I hope you enjoyed this next game as much as I did. Today's game, Metalgearsolid 5 The Phantom Pain. This title certainly snuck up on us, and given its prerequisite for stealth, we really should have known better. Released in 2015 across multiple platforms, written and directed by the enigmatic genius Hideo Kojima, it received critical acclaim far and wide, and went on to receive many perfect scores. Currently, it sits at 93 on Metacritic. Fun fact, over $80 million was spent on the designing and developing of this game. Impact. This game packed more punch than Snake's prosthetic rocket arm. It spliced the now popular open world genre with classic MGS genetics. The MGS DNA is chock full of overlapping systems, which creates the opportunity for wild, emergent, dynamic gameplay, and what a resulting concoction, with the addition of the bizarre gotta-catch-em-all Fulton recovery system, and the slightly balmy base building mechanic provided by Mother Base. All these interconnecting systems created an almost overwhelming platter for the avid gamers to gorge on. The player could decide where to go and exactly how to tackle almost any given problem. Gather resources, develop your tech and take all guns blazing approach to warfare, or employ a more cunning approach using items, terrain and of course cardboard boxes to your advantage. Classic. Or find your own measure in between. The game also featured an emotional story which touched upon mature themes like the futility of war, although it did invite mixed reactions from critics who thought it lacked focus and coherence. Another signature of the series, the sexualisation of female characters, leaves a bit of a bad taste in the mouth too. Personal experience. I loved this game despite its flaws. It was the first MGS game that felt truly accessible to me. I loved MGS 4, but because of it wasn't a completely open world, it felt quite claustrophobic at times, often punishing the smallest of errors with a rug-pulling alert scenario. The fully open world nature of this game was much more forgiving, and there was room to back off, regroup and come at it from another angle. One of the favourite things about the game was the buddy system, utilising D-Horse and D-Dog during missions brought even more variety to the way missions played out, and added another tactical element to missions planning. The Jewel in the Crown was quiet, providing sniper duties, and for an AI character she was incredibly well engineered. The Fulton system also made for a much more enjoyable experience. Some could argue it made the game easier, as hiding bodies wasn't an issue anymore, but not for me. Again, gifted you with freedoms that complemented the rest of the gameplay. Graphically, it was absolutely stunning. My only real criticism is the way the game recycled missions, tasking you to replay them without full access to your kit. This happened towards the end of the game and it's quite jarring in terms of the overall player experience. Many point to development problems resulting from the fallout between Kojima and Konami. Longevity. The question of longevity is a tough call given it's only a few years old. I'll try to imagine how it will play in 10 years' time though. I don't think it would fare too badly. The graphics may look somewhat outdated, but still serviceable, and with the same emergent gameplay potential intact, I'm sure it would still be rewarding to play through. However, the story certainly has its flaws, and with the prevailing movement towards political correctness, I'm not sure there'll be a place for some of its themes. So let's get to the scoring. I'm going to score Impact a 4, Personal Experience a 5, and Longevity a 3. That gives it a total of 12 out of 15. Well, that's another video done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Feedback's always welcome. Remember to subscribe and click that bell for notifications. And that's another video for the archive. Stamped and completed.